Okay. Hello and welcome to Restorative Yin Yoga. I'm Tammy. Grateful you're here for our 30-minute practice for grounding and renewal. That's our focus today. The sequence can be poses that support grounding and renewal, also calming the body and mind. So make sure that you have some supportive props nearby, blocks, blankets, pillows, cushions, bolsters, whatever you have accessible to you. And let's take a few moments to ground ourselves. So finding a comfortable seat, however that is available to you today in this moment. So easy seat, or extending the legs out in front of you, or maybe propping yourself up on a block or blanket, or maybe you're more comfortable laying down. And close the eyes and take these next few moments to ground. Find release through the body. Security in the support beneath you. Tuning into the present moment. Begin to focus on the breath. Allowing the breath, focusing on the inhale and the exhale. Practice deep belly breathing as you allow the breath to fill the abdomen, ribs, and chest. Deep belly breathing, filling the abdomen, ribs, and chest. As you send the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Set an intention for the practice. I am open to receiving calm and healing energy. I am open to receiving calm and healing energy. And that's the intention as you move through this practice today. Calm and healing. Grounding and support. Peace and renewal. Bring the hands to heart center in Namaste, resting the thumbs on the heart sternum. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow to yourself, gratitude, kindness, love. Inhale, rise. Exhale. We'll open with the sound of Om. Breathe in. Om. Relax your hands back to the knees or thighs. And open the eyes easy. And let's take the hands under the knees. And the first place we'll move into is reclining bound angle. So we're going to be laying down on the mat. You can bring the blocks or blankets for your knees. The other thing, the option you can do is if you have a bolster, you can place that vertically in the middle of your mat. And I'm going to show you how to use this as a little bit more support with the blanket. You can take one blanket and roll it up, placing that in the middle if you don't have access to a bolster, and then place one of the blocks underneath the top of the blanket where your head is going to rest. So if you have more than 2 blocks, that would be nice for this if you want to do it this way. And then when you get that set up, you can bring the edge of the spine or the back of your spine, the lower spine, excuse me, to the bolster or blanket and then lay back. So you want to make sure that you have your head positioned in the right place where you can rest it. So you might want to make an adjustment if you need to. And then bring the soles of the feet together and gently allow the body. So we're going to be still coming into that deep belly breathing, allowing the body to melt into the ground and open the hips gently. So wherever you are and whatever support that you're using, we'll be here for 3 minutes. So today the poses are going to be held for 3 minutes, Shavasana for a little bit longer. When you settle in, close your eyes, tune into the breath, deep belly breathing into the abdomen, ribs, and chest. And then exhaling, heart, ribs, abdomen. Just focusing on the deep belly breathing, bringing that intention in. I am open to receiving calm and healing energy. I am open to receiving calm and healing energy. Slowly and kindly, bringing the hands underneath the knees, guide them back into the center, and move your props to the side, so the blocks or blankets, whatever you were using for your knees, and let's walk the feet out a little wider than the width of the mat, windshield wipers. So gently alternating the knees side to side, in and out. As you maintain that breath rhythm in through the nose, out through your nose. Return to center. Heel toe your feet back in the middle. And you have 2 options to come up here. You can bring the forearms to the mat, tuck your chin in and rise up, or turn to the side, press through the ground, and then come up. whatever option works for you. So the second place we'll come to is child's pose, supported child's pose. So here you can stack some blankets in the middle. So we're going to the top of the mat now, towards the top. So you can stack a few blankets if you have them in the center. Come into a tabletop position. Take the knees wide and then sit back towards your heels. So here you can take one cheek to that bolster that you made. Resting one side of the head on the mat. Excuse me, on the support. So here you want to feel the release through the back of the body. So sitting back as much as you can and relaxing through the back, releasing any tension. Maybe your arms are resting alongside the body instead of extending out. Or maybe you're hugging just nice and easy around that blanket bolster or your bolster. So you want to find release and comfort through the shoulders, through the back, through your hips. Easy breathing as you inhale and exhale. Taking your time, nice and easy, return your head back to the center. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders, press through the palms and roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing that rises up. And then let's walk our hands back out in the front, back to the tabletop, and just maybe shimmy the hips side to side, or move the hips side to side. And then return to center, bring your feet to one side, have a seat. And then we'll move into butterfly pose. So having a seat, bringing the soles of the feet together. So bringing the feet further away is going to help with a little more restorative pose. So here we'll focus on deep breathing, as well as releasing through the inner thigh and hips. Releasing deeper as you exhale. With each exhale that you take, you want to find more release. So bringing blankets underneath the knees to help you support, or to help support your body, or blankets, or whatever you have. You're welcome to stay upright. especially if you have severe back issues, or on the exhale, fold forward otherwise. So we'll be here for 3 minutes. Again, with each exhale that you take, you want to see if you can sink into this pose deeper, releasing any tension with the exhale, finding comfort in your butterfly. Closing the eyes, tuning into the breath. At any time during this practice, if you find any of the poses challenging or difficult, or you're in any pain, you want to gently release and transition out of the pose. You want the body to be comfortable and supported, to feel good as you're in these poses. And you always want to listen to your own self. Slowly and gently walk your hands back in towards the body if you folded forward. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bring the hands under the knees, guide them in the center, and we'll move into those windshield wipers. Hands behind you, feet wider than the hips, and gently swaying side to side with the knees. Return to center. Heel toe your feet back in the middle. Sphinx pose is next. So we're going to lay down on the belly. You want to have a blanket nearby in case you need support for your spine. You're going to place the blanket underneath your chest. We're going to lay all the way down. If you need that support, again, the blanket's going to be underneath your chest. Tops of the feet are gently pressing into the mat. If you'd like to, you can take the legs wide or separate the feet. However it's comfortable for you. Elbows underneath the shoulders, or if that's too intense for your body, you're going to slide the hands out further so the upper body is resting onto that blanket or your mat. If that's still too much, you're going to place one hand on top of the other and rest your forehead. So you want to focus here, of course, on the deep breathing, but also lengthening through the neck, keeping it soft, and all the way through the spine, opening through the chest, returning to that affirmation, I am open to receiving. calm and healing energy. Three minutes here. Again, if you find any discomfort, anytime, gently release from this pose by just coming all the way down, making a pillow with your hands and resting your forehead. Lengthening through the neck, through the spine, focusing on the breath. We have one more minute. Slowly and gently, relaxing all the way down. Make that pillow with your hands to rest your forehead. Release the heels out to the side. Finding that release through the back of the body. Deep belly breathing in through the nose, out through your nose. One more round of breath here. And gently bring your hands under the shoulders. Bring your feet back to the midline. Press through the palms as you come up. Bring the feet to one side. Have a seat. Then supported forward fold is next. We'll take the legs, extend them out in front. You can bring those blankets in between your legs or rest them on top of the legs. One or two. And then if you have a block, you can use that to support your head as you fold forward. Again, if you have severe back issues, you want to stay upright. You can also place a blanket underneath the hips if you need more support for your spine. On the edge of the blanket. So you want to sit on the edge of the blanket if you're using that for support. So one or two blocks for your forehead, depending on how flexible or open your back feels today, the back of the body. Every day is different, so you want to be mindful of where you are. And once you settle in, once you find release and grounding, tuning into the breath, relaxing through the neck and shoulders, relaxing the head. Allowing your arms to rest where it's comfortable for you. Releasing any tension in the back of the body with your exhale. Slowly and gently on your inhale, roll up. Exhale, release. The next place is supported bridge. Bend the knees and take the hands behind the thighs and roll down. Keeping your support nearby, your props nearby. You have a few options. Knees are going to be bent, soles of the feet on the mat. You can use a block for underneath the sacrum, pressing through the feet. Lift your hips and place the block underneath the sacrum. So you want to be mindful not to slide it up to the middle of your back. You want it where your hips can rest on the block. The other option is to take a blanket and fold it up however high you want to make it. And you can use that for more of a softer support. So sometimes the block is a little bit constricting. It's too hard to rest on to find release. Allowing your hands to rest where it's comfortable. Close the eyes, tune into the breath, and feel or focus on opening through the chest, the front of the body, especially the hips and pelvis. Tuning into that affirmation intention, I am open to receiving calm and healing energy. Slowly and gently press through the feet, lift your hips, and slide your prop out to the side. Rest the body back down to the mat. Draw your knees into the chest and wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself that nice little hug. Bring the hands to the knees and gently circle, massaging through the lower spine and the outer hip, the tailbone. Circle in the other direction. Return to center. Feet come back to the mat. Shavasana, we're in our resting time. Constructive rest. You can walk the feet out wider than the mat and then let the knees touch in the center if that feels better for your back, or extend the legs out. Separating the feet, arms out away from the body, palms up. Maybe placing a folded blanket over your abdomen for more grounding and release. Allow the body to be completely supported and relaxed. letting go of any remaining tension. Focus on your breath, or simply allow your awareness to fade into the calmness of the present moment. Let the effects of the practice settle deeply into your body and mind. Slowly and gently bring awareness back to your space. Movement to the body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Circle your wrists and ankles, or whatever feels good for your body to wake up. When you're ready, draw your knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Love embrace. Carry your embrace to the right side of your body. Make a pillow with your hands to rest your head. Heart is open. Use the support of your hands to gently help yourself up to a seat. Notice how you feel. Connect the hands at the heart center. Thumbs rest at the heart sternum. A deep breath in. Exhale, bow to yourself. Gratitude, kindness, love. Thank yourself today for showing up. Nourishment, mind, body, spirit. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Let's close with the sound of Om. Breathe in. May this day bring you an abundance of peace, love, and happiness. Namaste.